I guess I mean, you're welcome.
Here's your hosts of the MonsterCast, the Straight Edge Monster Jack and Ryan.
WrestleMania Backlash is now back to Backlash, and I want to bring this up because they're going to be in Puerto Rico with Bad Bunny hosting, and I do believe that this is a big enough deal to talk about because if you've been paying attention to numbers and figures of past WWE events, whether that be Raw, SmackDowns, or their pay-per-views, they have been killing it in ticket sales recently, and this is not going to go anywhere anytime soon because this show is going to fucking be huge. There's going to be a shit ton of people there. Attaching Bad Bunny to it was a fucking brilliant idea by Triple H or whoever did it. And I think this is actually a really big move. I don't know why Zelina's in this graphic, I guess because she's from Puerto Rico. But it was like the only thing I could find that was that square or whatever that I'm talking about, the rectangle. But Zelina was part of it too for some reason. But I'm hoping she has a significant part on it because she's one of the few people that are actually from Puerto Rico that's going to be on the show, obviously. But how big of a deal do you think this is? Because I think it's huge.
Well, if I recall correctly, she's not from Puerto Rico, but she's like, her parents are Puerto Rican, but I think she was born in
okay, yeah, I got you. Like Rey Mysterio being born in San Diego type deal.
Yeah, I think she was born in New York or something. But yeah, I mean, her parents are Puerto Rican. So
yeah, so this is like a huge deal though, right? I'm not imagining this. Like this is going to make them a shit ton of money.
Probably. And then Puerto Rican wrestling is always, it's got that long history. We'll ignore the worst parts of its history, but it does have a history there. We'll probably draw a pretty good house. It'll probably be a pretty big deal having mainstream stars like Bad Bunny hosting and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean,
if you think about it, like if people remember, like in even in concerts when like Metallica went to South America and stuff, like those crowds are fucking insane. They make a shit ton of money at these things. I think they could fill a huge arena doing this, and you got to remember how long it's been since they've been there. That's on top of it. You're gonna have the biggest star hosting it. That's gonna be there. He might even do a song. If he does a song, that's gonna be a fucking big deal there. Like I think this is gonna be a huge gate. Yeah, huge gate for them. Like this is insane. I think it's a big enough deal to talk about, and for it to be a pay-per-view and not just some bullshit tour. Yeah, like house show tour type deal where we're gonna be there 3 nights, but then nothing's gonna happen and no one cares. No, for it to be a pay-per-view, I think that's a cool deal. I think that's a pretty big deal. I think people should be paying attention to that. I think that's gonna be a really fun show. And
there even any matches announced for it yet?
I don't think so, but it's not. Well, they can't because WrestleMania's got to happen. But I also think it's gonna be great because Backlash and Money in the Bank, which Money in the Bank is supposed to be in the UK. These are 2 pay-per-views that they're pay-per-views. So even if nothing really happens as far as title changes go on for Backlash, it's still going to have significant things that happen because it's going to be part of their main timeline, right? Their canon on TV. So I think this is huge for them. I think it's going to be a huge money getter. Probably going to break some records for them in Puerto Rico for their history because they haven't been there forever. And I love the fact that Triple H is going outside the U.S. in these bigger venues or for people that haven't gotten them yet. I think that is one thing that they're doing right. And I don't believe that this is going to be the same thing as a Saudi Arabia crowd where they're just fucking chatting the whole time and it sounds like an old WCW fucking Nitro crowd. They're going to be actually into it, just like the London crowd is going to be into the Money in the Bank match. I think it's going to be awesome.
Hey guys, did you like that video? If so, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can also catch full episodes of the MonsterCast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. And you can also catch us live every Sunday on Twitch. All links in the description below, along with some sweet merch from yours truly, the MonsterCast. Deuces.